Greetings to all, my name is Battle Builder, and I've been betrayed. I was looking in my mail up here, like 3 minutes into the video, and I was, what the heck? Ooh. Cool. Characters, this person, nice. System, new system, what's that? Activate Scorch, okay, cool I guess. Nice, Dendro thing from the next update, I think. Anyway, I opened up one of the mail things and it switched to a new tab, which ended my recording 3 minutes in, which was unfortunate. But anyway, I will check out co-op mode. Rejecting join requests right now so that I can actually do the quests that I want to do. Okay, let's do this. Or, yeah, let's do this. Let's go over here. Ah, heck. Teleport. Excuse me. Geograna. Nice. Okay. Let's continue this. Oh. Nice. Wait, hold on. What's this? Oh, this thing. Anyway, I think it's, ooh, can I, oh, I can't level any rep anymore. In episodes I leveled up a bunch of characters, like Razor. Oh, I haven't enhanced his yet. That's unfortunate. I'll have to do some more of those, timed things. 50 out of 50. This thing's also 50 out of 50, which is good. It is crazy good now. Let's go this way. What the heck is over here? That's, oh gosh, that's all the way up there, but what's that? I don't know. But cool games today. Had a lot of fun. Let's continue this quest. Hello. Oh, hi, child.
You finally returned. How was your journey to Jueyun Car?
It was dangerous. That's how it was.
See. Huh. Moon Carver, Mountain Shaper, Cloud Retainer, Conqueror of Demons. Some of these names have never come up in the intel the Fatui gets hold of. Okay. As a returning gift, I too have information for you.
Okay.
Regarding the Archon's passing, the Liu Qixing's response really has given me. They've announced that, as the true killer has not yet been found, they are not allowing anyone to pay their respects to the Exuvia.
What does that mean?
They've even gone so far as to try and cut off information. But with the right of dissension and all, even the Qixing isn't able to keep a lid on things.
Exuvia?
It's common knowledge in Liyue that Rex Lapis is also an Adeptus.
Oh yeah, I remember now.
The Geo Archon is also the god of contracts, and is also known as the Exuvia, prime of the Adepti.
Oh.
The mighty and illuminated Adepti of today all signed contracts to protect Liyue way back then.
Guess that explains why they're all so focused on Liyue's well-being.
Yeah.
Naturally. They both have the responsibility and the aptitude for the job. If the ruling Qixing became unable to perform their duty properly, the Adepti have the right to take corrective action.
Okay.
The Geo Archon's spirit has risen, so why would the Qixing hide his vessel? Truly suspicious.
This makes things difficult for me too.
Oh, right! He's the whole reason we came here. If
Yeah.
Chising has locked up Exuvia and won't let anyone near, then our quest to find the Seven is already...
Oh? You're trying to find the Seven? And just why might that be, pray tell?
Nothing to do with you.
Nice answer.
Yeah.
A knight that gets duped by the Fatui would really be no knight at all now, would they?
Uh-huh.
But I can help you with... Give me some time. Time to someone who can help you break through. Truly fascinating. If you want to be around to see it all come crashing down.
What did I just unlock? Domain of Mastery. Okay. Cool. Completed Act 1 of Chapter 1. Oh, hey. Quest. What is it now? Ooh. Nice. And, going to these. Domains. Guide. Geohypostasis. Ooh, that's gonna be tough. Okay. Weapon phase 3. Through them is phase 2. 5 shrines of depth. 5 shrines of depths. Okay, where's this place that we're going to? Wait until the following day. Okay. Now I can go to over here. And then I can claim some of my expedition stuff and... Oh hey, what do you need? Shite-ho. Could be your lucky day. Kind of stone. Go on then. Over here, please. Alright, selection of raw stones. See. Wait, what? Have you inspected them already? Not at all, sir. Merely arranged them into rough groups. Okay. Okay. Well, let's play this game of yours. 600 more budget. I have a lot of money. I have to say, I got money to burn. Dude. Let's take a closer look or go with your gut. I want to take a closer look. Huh? What? Closer look. What's the sign? It's gonna be exchanged for cash. Okay. Huh. Okay, interesting. I can't see through the stones at all. Okay. Talk to you. I'll take the stone on the blue cloth. Right away, sir. There's Jaden here. We have a winner. Oh. As you've seen that other customers may have missed. Like the cash now, please. Please take this. Until next time, sir. Okay. Core Lapis, that's considered jade? Okay. Hello, Manager Kuan. Something wrong? Oh, he's the shift supervisor, that's cool. Oh, he's muscular. Wow, look at those biceps. Wow. Leave to me. Ah, crap. Oh. Ooh, achievements. Right, I have one. To the world. Oh. Apparently I got really lucky. Okay. Go to quests. Cancel navigation of that. Then go back to this. Okay, hold on. I know how to do this now. I remember. Boom. Boom. Aha. Back to the bank staff. Oh wait, hold on. The where's the? Hold on. The Adventurers Guild.
Come and see these
Adventurers Guild. Excuse me. Hey, Catherine. I'll claim some of this. Thank you. Go to Liwei. Thank you. Select characters. Let's try Noelle. Mondstadt. Let's go official, as usual. Oh wait, yeah. Get that for mining a bunch of stuff. Except I didn't mine it, I just got the stuff. Ugh. Oh. Interesting. Any secrets down here? I have a feeling there would be a secret, you know? Let's hop up here. Alright, up the stairs. Run, run, upstairs, upstairs, upstairs. Run, run, upstairs. Dang, so many stairs. I rather like the atmosphere here. It's very out and open, you know? Nice. Ah! Whoops. Oh, hey. Hello. Let's enter Northland Bank. Oh, my shoulder. Ooh. Hello there. I can't pronounce.
Friend of child.
A Katarina.
On the first day of your illustrious career with the Fatui.
I have no intention of joining the Fatui.
You sound remarkably sure of yourself. Remember, we are mere mortals. But back to the matter at hand. Child took
What agreement? Oh,
correct. Child promised he would find someone to break the stalemate.
where is that guy?
Child is currently at Leoli Pavilion.
Leoli Pavilion?
The flagship restaurant of the Lee style is the Leoli Pavilion. The owner especially chose to open the restaurant at Feiyun Slope so they
Trust you to only know these sorts of things.
Don't talk to Paimon like that. Anyway,
What are you, Paimon? Goodness. Okay. Started Act 2, I suppose. Let's leave. And, let's talk to Nadia. Oh gosh, hold on. Hello. Good evening, this is the Northland Bank. What are you thinking about? I should write in this letter. Tell me about your pen pal. There's a guard here. Oh. Aw. That is so sweet. I hope something comes of it. Huh. Bam. Hi, child. No laugh every time I say his name.
As promised, I found someone who can help you. Someone who can solve the mystery.
So where is...
He certainly is. Come, I took the liberty of setting up a business.
Who is this person? Will I know this person? Okay. Ooh, cutscene. I love this.
Welcome back, sir. You honor us with your patronage. Mr. Zhongli is awaiting your arrival in the room you booked.
Zhongli? Will I know this, Mr. Zhongli? I love cutscenes. Oh, hey! This is a playable character, isn't he?
Hi.
Doesn't talk much, does he?
Allow me to introduce Mr. Zhongli, consultant to an organization known as Wang Sheng, and a trusted associate of the Fatui.
Wang Sheng?
Indeed.
What's that?
Wang Sheng's line of work can be sensitive at times. Let's just say they understand when discretion is needed.
Okay.
And we, the Fatui, have always been glad to do business with friends who walk in the shadows.
Okay, cool.
It is an honor to meet you. I have heard tell of you from Mondstadt.
Goodness, this guy has very little facial expression other than his mouth.
Discretion?
Indeed, it is as you have guessed.
Organized crime.
The Wangsheng Funeral Parlor organizes burials. We ensure that those who pass on do so in peace.
Oh, okay. That was close.
Huh?
Did you think the Fatui calls many such people friends? But the Wang Sheng Funeral Parlor does not dabble in such business. Well, ostensibly.
Huh?
Well, they are still... I shouldn't say too much. And
Because I can bring you to see Rex Lapis's vessel.
Rex Lapis's vessel.
What?
Don't be so surprised. Sure, the Geo-Archon's body has been squirreled away by order of the Tianquan Ningguang. But first, let's hear what Mr. Zhongli has to say.
Rex Lapis may be the prime of Adepti, but he is ultimately an Adeptus. Many Adepti have left us over the millennia. This is the inexorable trend.
Huh.
The times have changed. You must have felt it too when you were at Jueyun Karst.
That's true. The Adepti are staying away from Leeway.
As you have seen, the time of the Adepti is ending, and the time of mankind is slowly dawning.
Didn't it dawn when the first humans were around?
In years past, Leo's tradition was that a huge memorial service be held to mark the passing of every Adeptus. But this time, the Qixing have made no attempt whatsoever to respect this tradition. It is sacrilege.
Well, they do have a deicide to deal with. Deicide means like the slaying of a deity.
Yeah, the killer...
Deicide or not, the concern of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor is this. When the ritual to receive this god is so kingly, it is all the more egregious for his final send-off to go unattended to. Traveler, Child has told me a lot about you. Since you have had dealings with the Animo Archon, could I ask you to help me prepare the Geo Archon's last rites?
I accept your invitation.
A wise decision.
Thank you.
The Tianquan Ningguang has forbidden anyone from accessing Rex Lapis's vessel, which of course you would need to access if you were to achieve your goal of meeting all of the 7.
Yeah.
Precisely. Only by participating in the rite of parting will you be able to see the form of Rex Lapis again.
Looks like there's no other choice.
If we are agreed, come with me. We will speak of the details as we walk.
Alright.
Alright, my bridge building work here is done. Turned out well, didn't it? You can go if you want to. Don't worry about me. I might just have a few more...
Okay, great. This is wonderful. Oh, let's leave the pavilion. Hello. Zhongli, hello.
After having experienced the land of the absentee Archon, traveler, how does it feel to know that our Archon and Adepti are here all around you in Liyue?
The atmosphere. I don't want to have to choose. I guess I want to make friends with this guy. Such a vulgar way to state that sentence, though. Huh. Mondstadt is home, I guess.
I see, but I suppose you have yet to experience the substance of Liyue's 3,000.
That's a long time.
Organizing the rite of parting should prove to be. Liyue is the most prosperous. Ningguang of the Qixing has always been on her guard against the Fatui.
Okay.
That is in all likelihood why Child wants to make use of the Wangsheng.
What would Child get out of...
I neither know nor do I wish to know. As far as I am...
Okay.
These are the advance funds that Child has provided.
Wow.
Well then, let us be off. The first step in our preparations.
Do it. Going by Noctilicus Jade. Interesting. Interesting. Whee! Oh gosh, this guy. Hello.
Welcome to the Jade Mystery, my good friends. Would you like to... It's cheap and it's fun.
Betting? No.
Noctilucus Jade of
Radiant Grade, Noctilucus Jade? I see. You're not a tourist. What do you think? The Jade Mystery is an old name in the...
These 3 pieces really do look pretty. Now, but how do we pick? Should we just grab one and go?
What do you think, Zhongli?
Oh? You want me to? If it were me, the answer would be...
Oh?
I'll take them all, boss.
Oh, you act with such panache, good sir. I always knew...
Oh, wait, boss!
Wait, hold on.
Hey! If we only need 1 for the ritual, aren't we wasting 3 times the more if we buy them all?
Actually, 2 times more. Wait a minute. No, wait, hold on. No, I don't want to be... Wait, would that be pranking her, or is that my genuine answer? It's true.
It is as you say. I suppose...
How do you...
If one must always consider Mora before acting, then in all all Mora is currency, but not...
What?
I understand. It's talking about economics.
Is this how... Well, you know...
No need to waver. Even when I am constrained by Mora, I have ways of working around my... evaluating the quality of only after the if you return to the...
Whoa!
But there is a way. A fool sees the pointer and misses.
What is that?
If you point at the moon with your finger, a wise man knows that you are pointing at the moon, while a fool will only see the finger.
Oh yeah, like side view versus first-person view.
The facade. These are all... Noctilucus Jade of excellent quality would have superior pyro affinity. In other words, the bluer and brighter the luster of the ore under high temperature, the higher its quality.
Didn't realize you were such an expert.
I have imparted the...
Priceless, huh? We're back to buy some rocks.
Burn them? You can't do that, my friends. If you were to do so, what would I have to sell?
And can we get some small samples?
That would... Well, how about this? I can take a small sample of all 3.
Don't worry. I know the rules.
Alright, take these as samples. I've carved them off with a knife and tagged them to boot.
These samples?
Aren't these too thick? Even paper's thicker. No, even a bug's wings are thicker. These are almost see-through.
Some impressive handiwork.
Oh, you flattered me. If I'd taken off even a...
But wouldn't something this thin?
It can't be helped. Trying to deprive a
What sort of...
while we add the...
Okay.
Oh, sir, to think you were this learned.
Strictly speaking, asking for samples when we have not yet agreed to purchase...
Well, guess...
My goodness. Remember the spot in Dadapuda Gorge? How about the kitchen at Zhongling's place?
That would not do. It is a place...
Oh, Paimon remembers. We once
Oh.
saw this. Now,
Oh, I thought mine was a good idea. I wanted to go see Zhongling again. That would have been fun. Alright, let's go to Dadapuda Gorge, I suppose. Teleport to the Temple of the Lion. Oh, I have a bunch of Nocticulus jade samples.
It has been a long time since I last set foot in the Nation of Wind. A friend of mine from Mondstadt would always bring a few bottles of locally brewed dandelion wine whenever he came to visit me in Liyue. It must be said that the famed liquor of the land of pastorals is far better than Sumeru's frigid snake wine.
Okay.
the pot. It looks like the hilly trolls are still using it. It's a bit impolite, but we gotta cut the line.
Fire everywhere! Slice, destroy! Earth! Boom! Fire shield. Thank you. Anyone else? Oh, you. Hi. Hiya! Goodness. Leveling up really makes this easier.
There's still soup in here. These hilly trolls sure have big appetites.
Seem to let it go to waste.
Soup looks like it could be used as our hydro-elemental protection. Let's fire it up. We're ready to go.
What?
Use pyro to keep making the pot hotter. Mr. Zhongli said that the shinier and blue...
What? What? What do I do? What do I do? Oh, okay. Ooh.
Whoa! That light came from the first Noctilucous Jade. Hilly trolls are surrounding us again. Were they attracted by the light? Such nosy neighbors. Let's take care of them. and
Destroy
continue
everything.
looking after.
Oh, haha. Hold on. Let me climb the... I can't climb it. No! I'm so upset. Boom. Haha. Get knocked back. Knocked back.
Terra Smash!
Bam! Haha! Ooh, potato. Potato! Okay. Okay, that one over there is glowing. Okay. I'll have to hit it one more time.
That light came from the second Noctilucous Jade, didn't it?
Yeah.
More hilly trolls. They don't give up, do they? Looks like they're mad that we ruined
This
their
thing.
food.
Alright, let's destroy this guy. Bam! Fire! Fire! Destroy! Hup. Alright, alright. I have Kaya to cool it down in case it gets out of hand.
Oh, that's bright! Too bright! That was the third Noctilucous Jade, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was so much shinier than the rest. Let's go with that one. Let's head back to the Jade Mystery to buy some jade, shall we?
Okay. Let's head back, I suppose. Teleport back to Liyue. Ah. Ugh. Alright, back to this guy. Hello,
My
Mr.
friends.
Shito.
I've kept the goods for you. Which of them would you like?
The third, since that one was the brightest.
Exactly! That's the one.
No problem. If you have your eye on this one,
Then we'll take a box of the third type of jade.
done. All the same, and pardon me for asking, but
I suppose it would not.
parting? Oh, dear.
Yep, Rex
It's
Lapis.
hard to believe. Even though the Jade Mystery has been in... It is said that when our Lord lost his way while going incognito in the city 200 years ago, it was a spoon from the Jade Mystery that he had used to sample the local... Alas. Alas, all things must...
Are you sure? You didn't want to even give us a...
If not for our Lord's protection, this...
I'm sure Rex...
In the safe hands of the Liyue Chising and good honest merchants such as yourself, I for one believe that Liyue will continue to prosper as it always has done.
Let's not get ourselves
All
down.
right. Thank you.
Now that we've made our choice.
Right, let's go.
Right, I'm sorry. I must have forgotten, as I thought.
Any what?
Mora, my apologies. Another oversight on my part.
What a strange take on the value of money.
Oh, that won't do. This isn't some small sum.
I have them on me.
Wait. That's a relief. Have a look.
Is this enough?
It's fine. Just enough for half price. Though to be honest, it'd be all right even if the sum wasn't quite enough.
Uh-huh.
Well, it's settled then.
Look at you bossing everyone around. You didn't cough up a single Mora.
Please remember to bring money next time.
I will do my best.
Alright. Let's, do whatever it was we were doing before. What? Nocticulus Jade. Nocturnal. The Jade is nocturnal. Hi, funeral parlor. Parlor. The funeral parlor. Jump. Leap attack. Leaping swords. Oh, hey. It's a chest.
I'll keep this
Haha.
close.
Got it. Nice. 728 in a single chest. Holy smokes. People really don't do that, do they? Elemental sight. Interesting. Put that in place. Now what? Oh, that's a lot of jade.
We can leave the jade here. I have already... Ah, yes. I have yet to go and see Child. So, as for the jewelsmith's remuneration...
We'll pay for it.
Guess we can't do anything else. Also,
Yes, I have already rented this location and have begun making preparations for
Our
the rite.
dissension took here
That's
too.
right.
To place
The
here too.
Liyue Chising have acquiesced to using the same location.
but when something this big happened here, although with that said, Since also...
Traditionally, we call it the exuvia.
Okay.
Ah, right!
Who or what is the
One must
exuvia?
think that they already have someone in mind. Or perhaps they already know. Surely they must have found all the evidence that there is to find here.
Still feels very odd. Seems a bit too easygoing.
These things are for the authority. Before the rite is conducted, the exuvia...
Golden House?
The only mint
Golden
in
House.
Oh,
Okay.
no! Paimon wasn't thinking... But why do you know this?
Since the rite of parting has the approval of the Qixing, it is a semi-official event. As such, there is already some limited information available.
Qixing, provide location and child the funds.
Perhaps each has their motives. But this is the capital of commerce, in Liyue, where the god of... Well then, we should go and prepare the...
Perfumes?
No. Perfumes used to honor the gods must be freshly decocted. Silk flower petals can...
It's time for Zhong...
We shall not...
Okay. Okay, let's go to the teleport waypoint. Goodness, this has been a very compactly located chapter so far, has it not? Where am I buying the flowers at? Underneath? What? Oh, heck. Didn't realize. Hello there, Bolai.
Hey, boss! Do you...
Silk flowers? We certainly do.
Which kind? The...
Ugh, you ignorant
Golden House Maiden, Valley Weaver, and Fate's Yearning. One of each to start with, if you don't mind.
My
Okay.
goodness, this gentleman... You two must be his servants. Please refrain from any further attempts to contribute.
That's what I get for calling Paimon emergency
Now
food.
then, please peruse at your leisure.
Silk flowers exhibit different properties based on how their environmental conditions differ from their ancestral habitat.
Haha.
Just look at the abundant foliage here. By contrast, this variety thrives in any... Lastly, this strain is quite the recluse. Unlike its exuberant cousins, flowers and foliage are minimal. Silk flowers have all but disappeared from the wild today
I have
due
a couple,
to
though.
geographical changes over Liyue's history. Most are not grown by horticulturalists.
Wow, a true...
I possess but a smattering of trivial knowledge. My traveler friend is the one to watch. They are on track to set foot in every corner of the world.
Still an ignoramus on horticulture.
Oh, Mr. Zhongli.
I'll take them all, Bob.
Again?
How can I put this? When purchasing up, but this silk flower purchase is not an analogous case. Perhaps you don't know. Tradition states that we should decoct perfume from different subspecies of silk flower when making an offering
Okay.
to a statue of the Seven. Rex Lapis
What?
will then make his own choice between the scents.
We have geoculi to offer to the statue, dude.
Like several other tedious, but this is the only... Now that's settled.
You forgot to bring money again? Zhongli.
I see a pattern emerging here.
If I may interject, did I hear you say that the...
Yes.
Gosh, well, why didn't you say so? It would be bad luck to say it out loud, but I've been worried since these...
Are you serious?
Okay,
Why
let's
wouldn't
continue.
I be if he hadn't written the...
Huh.
Thank you, boss.
Our skin?
Please,
Okay.
it's the least...
Okay,
So, now
what
that
next?
Ideally with the help of an expert.
Talk about first...
Hence, I need you to help by asking around in the city.
So this time we get to go around town looking for nice-smelling ladies to talk to? Paimon likes this job.
I will wait for you near the statue of the Seven.
Wait, which statue?
Maybe
There
we can
are
find
like
some
10
good
of them.
candidates at the Adventurers Guild. Let's ask Lan. She's master of the Liyue branch, right?
Okay. This is funny. Or at least a little bit. Let's climb up the stairs, climb up the stairs. Hello, Lan. Or Lon, I suppose.
I stopped accepting commissions a long time ago. Sorry, you two, but you'll just have to.
Oh, it's not that kind of favor. It's just a teeny tiny thing.
You smell great. How do you know how to make perfume? We'll ask that.
Do I look like the kind of girl who wears perfume to you?
No.
I think you're underestimating.
Well,
I'm
Paimon thinks you
not.
smell
I'm just
amazing.
asking.
So come on.
Paimon's
Paimon,
the one smelling.
what's your secret?
Now that you mention it. Oh, it must be from the Genshin flowers I picked on the way back.
Aha! The truth is out.
No, they were for medicinal use only.
Paimon, stop assuming you're making me look bad.
Anyway, this is a pointless conversation. If you want
The fortune teller, right? Thanks, Lon.
Paimon, you keep getting us in trouble. What? What? Okay, let's go. Hold on. Yeah. You. Hello. Like something made. And no. Like, don't I have a... Oh yeah, I have one of these. Just need more of this one. White iron chunks. Okay. Does this thing have any different sales from Mondstadt's one? Ah, no, the same one. All 2-star stuff. Okay. Paimon, don't make me look bad again.
Hello. We've come to ask you a question.
You smell great. That's. Do you know how to make perfume or where to get it?
Perfume? I rarely think to use it. Let alone. That said, some of the cosmetics I use are scented. Since I usually set up my stall by the docks, I avoid perfume like the plague. Because Celestia forbid those lusty sailors catch a whiff and come hunting for the source.
Okay.
That's the worst thing, Paimon.
While we're on the subject, have you never heard anyone mention Ying-Ar's homemade perfume?
No.
Yang-er? Oh, as in...
Yes, that's her. Many a rich family's daughter has gotten
There's
her to make
an
perfume for
actual
them.
perfume shop,
Apparently
and we
her
didn't
homemade
think to
product
go
is better.
there.
Great! This is...
I don't pay attention to things. Ah, this is frustrating. Huh. Oh, whoops. Sorry, didn't mean to climb on walls. Hello there, Ying-Er.
Well, hello. You found me at last.
What? How did...
Oh, I heard a rumor about a couple who were snooping around town looking for a sweet-smelling lady.
That was just Paimon who used that description, okay? I was looking for a perfume maker. Those were my words.
Actually, I was starting to worry you wouldn't find me. This is the ultimate test of my appeal, after all.
You're what?
Snooping around? Why are you making...
What can I say? People love to talk. Maybe you ought to be more discreet and relax. I know why you're here. You want to get your hand on my homemade perfume, don't you? What kind would you like?
A bespoke triple silk flower variety.
3 in one go. You have extreme tastes for someone your age. Maybe the rumors I heard were true after all. You're on the prowl and need some sweet-smelling ammunition? Is that it?
What? No, it's for Rex Lapis.
Is that the best you could come up with? Even if you were genuinely offering perfume to a deity.
Zhongli was right. People don't...
As one of my favorite poems goes.
That went over Paimon's...
In short, I'm happy to help. Traveler, you can be my assistant. But you'd better make sure I'm the only person on your mind while you're hanging around with me.
She's... Okay, I realize this literally contradicts what she just says, but she is talking like Lisa. That's weird.
So,
the
Where is
Lisa
a
from
good
this game.
place for making sweet, sweet perfume?
How about the kitchen shop? That is pretty good. It's in Zhong's place.
You mean Wan Mean Restaurant?
Okay. Gosh. Okay. Wonder if only Zhong went there. That'd be cool. Oh! Okay. Hold on. Is it around back? Oh. Oh no, it's just right here. Okay. Hello.
I've had a word with Chef Mao. Are you ready to please me?
Okay.
What did you...
I meant make me proud. Well, I'm setting up.
Fetch some water. Oh. What? Oh, it's around back. Okay. Just draw some water on a piece of paper and show the drawing to people and hope that they're pleased. Hello, Yinger.
This water will... Now, I need you... Perfume making uses an altogether different technique from alchemy. Here, let me teach you. Very careful. You need to keep your wrist firm so your hand doesn't slip.
Okay.
Now, use your strong hand to stir it with a persistent rhythm.
Uh-huh.
Keep going until the juices start to come out.
I don't like the way she's saying this. My head is taking this out of context instantly, and I don't like that. Okay,
Ooh,
get it?
Yep, now take these and try it out on your own using a nearby crafting bench. Don't forget to do all three.
Okay.
They look visually identical during the
Okay. Ha. Let's continue this. Okay. 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 Ooh. There's more of these things. That's cool. Jeweled branch of distant sea. What the heck? Guess I would be leveling up a water person, I suppose. Line sprout. What? Okay. No bonus? Okay. Confirm. Haha. Obtain that, get that, confirm. Why is the perfume in the container that's shaped like a sword? That's weird, right? Like, that's weird. It's not normal, is it? Ah, I fell into a pond. Bam. Ugh. Alright, we're back. Hello.
Wow, this is some The essence is placed into water, and you must take care to control the heat during this process. So please, focus on control. Don't waste a drop of that essence.
Okay. It'll skip the complicated process.
All three
Cool.
perfumes are ready, and you a testament to the lengths you will go to for romance. It's so rare to see nowadays.
The juice not like that thing you told them. I feel awkward. It's not romance. What? No. 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 Wait, I wonder if, like, canonically, this character actually does, you know, ever get a significant other or anything. Like, I would be curious to see that. The juice not like that.
Shall I give you a brief overview of each scent? It might just help.
Paimon wants to hear this.
This first one is sweet as candy, straight out of a fairy tale. The second one is for those with more refined tastes. The first choice for daughters of high society.
You're referring to yourself.
Finally, the third one has a soft but lingering scent, like a mist that captures the last light of dusk. Mature women adore this one.
Okay.
All clear? Don't get them mixed up now. You'll ruin the mood.
What? I think I Got it.
Be sure to come visit if you ever. I'll leave you with some part. One who tries to sail 3 boats simultaneously. Come.
Okay.
Perfumes over to the Statue of the Seven.
Wait, you saying? I cut off the dialogue. No. Okay, let's go to the Statue of the Seven. Hello, Zhongli.
We've brought the perfumes, but did we take too long?
Oh, compared to the watch that Rex Lapis's statues have kept over Liyue.
Well, how can a person compete?
That is true.
3 sets.
Thank you both. Let us offer them up.
Yes. Offer Golden House Maiden.
The first kind of perfume. Miss Yinger said that it's sweet as a dream, and it's liked by younger ladies.
Okay. Offer Valley Weaver.
This is the second kind. It's got an elegant smell, and the daughters of high society love it.
Offer Fade's Yearning.
The third kind has a gentle but lingering fragrance. Something like the dust mist. And it's a favorite of mature ladies.
Okay.
Oh, what was that?
Guess the final answer is number 3.
That's the one older ladies like. Does that mean that Rex Lapis?
Rex
thought
Lapis
Rex
has taken on countless forms. Perhaps that really was one of them.
Oh, I thought Rex Lapis was a dude. Because first part of his name's Rex.
What a shame. We only got...
We can leave that to the authorities. Let us focus on the fond farewell for Rex Lapis.
Well, we do need to see the Exuvia.
So, we finished...
Next, I would like the 2 of you to help...
cleansing them.
At present.
Sure,
Okay,
but...
where is it?
I have...
Man, why has he gotta be so...
Okay. Oh. It smells divine. Alright. Nice. Well, what's in this direction? Oh gosh, this. Okay. Okay, let's climb this. Ah, didn't work. Wanted to climb. I was born to climb. Okay. It encourages me to climb on this one. Hello, Madam. Ooh. More silk flowers. I'm just taking all the flowers. These are... Hold on. No. Oh, hello, Madam Ping.
All things must change.
Are you alright?
It's nothing. I just...
What happened to...
Back in my day...
Back in my day?
These lilies could... If they hurt, but... If they heard too much...
So that means these flowers...
Yes. The rumors of Rex Lapis. Some say it was a Fatui plot. Others say that the Chising made it all up. And still this...
That was lies deep.
Like a, well,
what's that?
I shall say no more. This old woman's grown
I'd like to
too
borrow
old.
something from you.
Borrow something? Apart from that, But it was not originally mine either.
Okay.
I was He could not dissuade me, and so he gave it to me. But he said that if someone should come to borrow it, it has been many years, and still, though, I can't recall when it started. Oh, these old bones are so
Could she be the
slow to
older
look
woman
for
that Rex
things.
Lapis is?
I doubt you can wait that long.
I'm a Knights of Livonia certified lost property finder.
What a weird thing.
All right, children.
Do you live?
Oh, an old lady like me can't afford to buy a place in this city.
What am I gonna say in response to this?
Teapot?
Oh yeah.
My entire household is in here.
How does that work?
The bell is all you own?
Hey, even if it was like that.
Oh, youngsters. I simply mean that the bell is somewhere in...
Somewhere inside the teapot. What's the teapot? Am I gonna get sucked into a new dimension? Oh, I knew it. I knew it. Oh my gosh, I'm going into a dungeon. Haha. Okay, okay.
Huh? Where are we? What just happened?
Youngsters, this is where this old woman keeps all her things. Quickly now, go fetch that bell.
Whoa!
Holy smokes.
Oh, this is our teapot?
Destroy everything!
What's going on?
Oh dear, so many cobwebs. It seems I really haven't cleaned it in a long while.
Goodness. Okay, explode.
Sorry to trouble you, children.
Yes.
Please help an old lady clean up.
Okay. This is an illusion. Oh, crap. Oh, boom, 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 boom. Destroy everything. Hua, hua, hua. Destroy everything. Okay, okay. Nice. Alright, let's run up here.
Did you notice
This thing.
cobwebs were made of elemental energy? How long has it been since Granny last swept this place?
Goodness. Hello. Okay, let's do this thing. Does a lot of physical damage, so we're gonna break through this guy's armor real quick. Oh! That works, I suppose. Activate the wind current. Okay, let's go over here.
You know, with such a special teapot and the cleansing bell, do you think this old granny could also be an adeptus?
Well, of course. This is an adeptus place, it seems.
Paimon's more and more convinced that she's an adeptus. But don't they all live in Julian Karst? Why would she stay in the city?
Okay, let's destroy this thing with fire! What? No. No. Take this bomb shaped like a stuffed animal. Alright. Amazing. Let's destroy this and this. Okay. Alright, destroyed that. Okay.
Freeze! This moment will be frozen in time.
Ah, destroy everything. Destroy all of this. Ah. 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 Huh. 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 Oh, whoops. Oh, none of that hit any of them? Really? Okay, okay. What? Hey!
quick!
Oh. Gosh, those are inconvenient. Okay. Bam. Okay, let's do this. Bam. Okay, okay. Come on. Ooh. Okay. Oh, what? Yo. Okay, okay. Get that, get that. Gosh dang it. Melt. Take that. And let's go. Wah, boom. Okay, that works. Activate this door. Let's go, Razor.
It would be nice if we had one of these too.
A
Or
lot of
at least
stores.
we wouldn't have to camp outside.
Yeah, that would be useful. Just a portable home, you know? Wait a minute. Cleansing bell.
Oh, you found it. Youngsters are so quick on their feet.
What's
Now,
going on?
Let me see. All right, that'll do.
That was crazy. If she says something like, our imaginations are running wild, I'm gonna be upset. Wait, was I asleep? Did that thing just knock me out and give me an illusion?
In and out in no time. You youngsters really are quick.
Are you an Adeptus, ma'am?
An Adeptus? Oh. As to whether I am one or not, child.
Paimon kinda knows what you mean, but is also kinda confused. Are you don't you think it's weird? Something's just happened.
Oh, don't be silly. But no matter what, we have always performed to cry, catch the murderer at the top of one's lungs, but ignore the rite of parting. Now that you have come to borrow the bell, so why would I be unwilling to lend you the bell?
What if your friend doesn't return it?
Oh? Well, if it came to that, we haven't met in a while anyway. Well, you must have things to do. Oh, and do that. If they have time, they can come.
We will.
Okay. This lady's nice. Hey. Achievement. Nice. We cleaned an old lady's teapot. Nice. Goodness, this is time consuming. Ah. If there's one more overly complicated thing in this equation that I don't get, I'm gonna be upset. Hello. Zhongli, hello.
Indeed. This is the cleansing bell. Let's place the perfume we've prepared inside.
Okay. Now what? Is this all? Are you also an Adeptus?
That's suspicious. But oh, yes, that old grit. If you have the time, you can.
That tone does not suit you. Still, her teapot is indeed very good. There are none better for brewing tea. When a suitable time arrives, I'll bring a spot of fine tea and pay her a visit.
So what's the next step?
Next.
Oh my goodness.
No. Kites, I will explain it to you. But
oh, sure.
One more thing, I suppose. What now? What? I said what now? What character? Snapshots. going to be upsetting. Okay, I'm on my way. I already have like the super camera, so I think I'm good. Hello, are you? Who's the wrong button? Hold on. This is epically confusing. You? No? What? Who? What? Why? Is it you?
Come and see these rare and precious curios.
Oh. Oh, Granny Sean, hello. About the camera? Yes. My picture? Oh, delivered. Perfect. Let's run. Huh, huh. Wait a minute. Who? Oh, I'm not able to talk to anyone except for the people who want the picture. They just disappeared. Are you the one who wanted the picture? Oh, no. See you later. Are you the one who wanted the picture? No. You? Well, I have joined already. What do you mean? Either one of you? No? Anyone up here? Any of you children? No. Neither of the children. Either of you? No. Oh wait, is the people on the bridge there? Huh? Oh, there you are. Whew. Port back to who? You? Who's you? Open. Whee! Boom. Oh, whoops. Okay. But the camera. Done deal. This must be very expensive. Just a sample. Oh. Oh. Camera. Nice. I can go to my characters. Can I send him yet? Ah. 2 more cryo registines and 2 more of those. I can level her up though. Kaboom. Go. Boom. What would it take to ascend her? More of those. More of those. I would need a lot of those though. So quest. Okay. Navigate that. Whee! Oh, hello. What are you guys doing? Oh, I can't talk to these two. Okay. Wait. There are characters I can't talk to? Okay. What about you? Oh, you have a name. I can probably talk to you. Hello. Oh, I remember this one. Okay. Oh, Rex Lepus is death. What? Okay. That's odd. I didn't know that there were characters I couldn't talk to. I guess only if they have a name floating above their head. Alright, let's run up here. Alright, all out of stamina. Let's talk to you.
Yes, thank you.
It's rare to see customer. Well, this is Mr. Zhongli. We've talked about a whole bunch of things while traveling with him.
Fashion, economics, jewelry, and jade pottery.
He seems to know Liyue's favorite topics, money and government, really well. But he likes talking about less useful.
Well, that's because I prefer to share fun things with you.
Oh, thank you.
Children's finely crafted toy. I have.
Indeed. These are decorations used in the rite of parting.
I took the liberty of. As for the kite that honors the Drio Arca. Ah, Paimon's heard that name before.
Shh.
The design of this kite displays a firm grasp on the cyclicality and eternity so dear to the Electro Archon.
Ooh, I want to meet that person.
These
I want to meet him.
Of tree
or her.
and leaf
I don't know.
honor to wisdom in the passage of time. Justice flows across the surface. Well then, Granny Shan, I shall take these back with me. As for the payment...
he says.
Allow me.
Oh, here's Child. The child is paying for him.
Hey, it's Child!
Child is paying for the adult. Did you arrange to meet here?
No, I was merely passing through.
Okay.
I see Mr. Zhongli's the same as ever. When paying, well, when getting others to pay for him, he neither looks at the price tag nor his wallet. He knows a great deal about money, and about the trials of the common man. He just doesn't consider poverty to be something that could ever happen to him. Or perhaps, you could say that he cannot imagine himself lacking money.
How has he not died of hunger yet?
Child, you are as fond of jokes as ever. Well then, the rite of parting requires helping hands as well.
Oh, by the way, take this bag of money. You probably won't want to let Zhongli...
Okay.
Seems I missed out on some interesting information.
Probably.
I suppose I'll just have to find a more opportune moment next...
Okay. Nice. Oh my gosh, why do I need to find workers? What? I don't remember this. Hello, Toe. His name is Toe.
Adventure? Venturing into the mountains to
That's not hard. Almost a bit too easy for a reserve adventure.
A most fair price.
Now let's negotiate. This guy's upset at something. Holy smokes. Crystal fly things, I have tons of those. Keep going down. 5,000 exactly. Confirm.
That won't do, I'm afraid. It's too little.
Mood meter. About 10,000. Well.
5 geocrystal flies. Yes, I do think it's worth about this much. I'll do it.
I have a bunch of them, though. Oh, okay. Hello, Tack.
A full day of odd jobs at Yujing Terrace.
Whoa, that's expensive.
Hero of Mondstadt?
Well, you may never have heard of this hero, but it seems you've heard of Mora nonetheless. Thus, I will simply pay the whole sum.
Wait, let's talk prices. Okay. Let's bring it down to... there. How about 15,000?
This price will do. No loss to me for a day's work.
Okay. We cannot. Oh, goodness. Gosh, hello. Wait, hold on. Tick, tack, and toe. Wait a minute.
Well, sure. I, Tick, always put in 100%. So what's the job?
Let me see. We are still missing some wooden implements over at Eugene Terrace. They aren't uncommon objects, so I didn't make any special preparations for them.
50 tree branches and 20
No
stacks
problem.
of timber.
That'll be 20,000.
Done.
Let's stock prices. Gosh. Okay, let's go. 10-ish thousand. From?
Let me think. Deal. This price is reasonable.
Okay. Nice. I saved us from being broke. Goodness, this guy really is a fool. You fool! Our money! Hello, Captain. Hello.
All finished then? Splendid. Any leftover cash is yours to keep. A fit?
You think you can buy us off with some loose change?
What?
Well, how does this sound? You give me the information I need, and maybe I'll...
What info do you need?
No!
Huh. Does that mean you know what he's after?
Are you forgetting what happened in Mondstadt?
Yes, you're right, Senora!
Yep. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be prejudiced, but I have trust issues,
You
man.
both need to calm down. I don't know what's got... Just what is this about? The atmosphere...
Hello. What?
Next, we need some everlasting incense. For this,
Oh
we need to
my gosh.
Everything is fine. I was just informing them that they need not return the surplus Mora. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must be going.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't think before I spoke. I offended our friend.
I felt like Child wasn't happy with us just now.
No, the child was very unhappy. Okay, we have an achievement. Okay. Wait a minute, I know who this guy's voice actor reminds me of. He reminds me of the guy who's the servant of Mehrunes Dagon from Skyrim. He sounds like that one dude, I can't remember his name. But he died in that one episode I did. With the Mythic Dawn and stuff when I got the razor. But yeah. Oh wait. Hold on.
There was... Hello?
Welcome to Boo Boo.
Huh?
Wait, hold on. Is this the character
The
Chi-Chi?
reception, it seems.
How about
Hello. Oh, it just popped up out of nowhere. Oh. Hello. It's a child? You're a little baby.
Oh, there you are. But you can't even reach the counter.
Gee. Paimon, if we're going to talk about you,
Joke's on you. Paimon floats, so height is no restriction.
you're shorter than Chi-Chi is.
Anyway, there's something weird about this. It can't be.
Welcome to Boo Boo Pharmacy. I am Chi-Chi.
Hello.
Once upon a time, Chi-Chi died. Then, Chi-Chi was saved by the Adepti. Now, Chi-Chi is a zombie.
Such a nonchalant delivery for a bombshell revelation.
Something like this would be
Hello.
Excuse me, sir. Did you...
Surely no prescription is needed to...
Chi-Chi can get your medicine, but only if you show Chi-Chi your prescription. These are Chi-Chi's orders from Chi-Chi.
What? Orders?
Zombies are limited to acting within the confines of their orders. And somehow in this case, the My dear Chi-Chi, we didn't bring a prescription.
Okay then.
How did you manage that?
But Chi-Chi helps you.
Since when do customers need to do
Never mind. Just think of it as a peer-to-peer transaction.
Okay.
That way...
Go to Mount Tianheng, find the Guizhong Ballista, and hunt a cocoa goat. Please and thank you.
Okay. What with which with the where?
Guizhong. It's a kind of crossbow turret. Installed, located in Tianheng Pass.
Mr. Zhongli.
Apparently not quite.
Okay.
This is...
The cocoa goat is a legend.
Did you want to add it?
No. Just that what it looks like. Don't know. Where to find it? Don't know either. Where it came from? Also don't know.
You tell us if you remember anything else you don't remember.
Very well then. Let's...
Okay. Goodness, we're meeting so many of the characters that we get to play as, except I don't get to play as Chi-Chi yet. This is such a complicated quest. Ah! Oh hey, the Hilichurls are dancing. Nice. The dancing Hilichurls. Wahaha. Whee! Alright. This quest is taking a lot longer than I expected it to. Ah! Boom! Oh! I took damage from that. Ugh. Wait, what? Did I get something from this? Oh?
Well, come
What's
to
this?
think of it, while Rex Lapis enjoys visiting his people...
I couldn't... can't switch things. Then I get... Okay. Check this.
It's huge! Paimon, but how do you operate this thing? Just...
It...
Aw, what?
After millennia of wear and tear, even Adepta...
So what are we gonna do? Quick!
You almost make it sound like I'm some sort of... That said, let me think for a moment.
Okay.
As I recall, there is a military supply... If we can retrieve the spare parts...
So... what?
I have a smattering of... With the parts in hand,
Okay.
Where is that supply post?
It's right here. It's right here. We looked into its window. We quite literally looked into the window of the place. Is there downstairs to it? What's this? Checking underneath for hidden entrances. Only common sense. Oh, crap. Okay, that one is defeated. Defeated.
I'll keep this close.
I'll grab that. And that. Also, I smell a Geoculus. This is such a long episode. I enter this strange abode? There's no upward entrance. Doesn't seem to be a downward one either. Hold on, hold on. Can I break the steel of the bars? What? There's a ladder here. That's cool. Oh. There's probably something up top here.
These things useful?
Yeah, but how do I retrieve these spare parts? I can't enter this building. A window! The window, the second story window. I see it. Oh, genius. Razor, you're up, buddy. Goodness.
These things useful?
So many cool materials. Take that. Take materials. Oh.
The gliding chip.
Just cuts off right there. The gliding chip. It's just gone. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Terra smash.
Why is this so difficult? Get thrown that away. This episode has gone on for way too long. What? Oh, there's a thing down here. Earthquake! Take the damaged mask, then the exquisite chest.
I'll keep this close.
Della. Go down here, I suppose. Aha! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
A reward on the road.
Get that. Drop down. Fire! Open that. Okay. Grab this.
Another target tracked down by Outrider Amber.
Alright.
I'll race you there.
Got that. Holy smokes. Well. I think I'll just... I'm gonna have to end this episode like Nowish. Right after the ballista thing. Okay, let's climb. Repair. Okay.
Please, one moment. I will. It is done. The Guizhong ballista.
Ooh.
It's easy enough. We simply need to do this. Look, it even.
Over here we have nothing. And over there...
What are we shooting?
Hey! Just what do you... So you fixed up this turret?
Not a turret. A Guizhong ballista. Also, kindly...
Are you blind or something? This area's supposed to be chock full of hidden treasures. Last time we approached the mountain, it nearly skewered one of our guys. A few of us risked our lives to disarm it, which amazingly we made. The next thing you'll be repairing...
Tut tut. Vandalizing the legacy of an Adeptus for selfish gain. It is not we who need
Okay, am I gonna be able to use that guy? No.
Terra Smash!
Quake! Take that.
Terra Smash!
Huh. Bam. Get out of here. Whee.
Another test subject. That tingle? Have a little taste.
Take this.
Terra Smash!
Bam. Bam. Boom. Bam. Oh, he's dead. This is taking way too long. Oh, this. Really? Whoa! Did I just drift along that? That was amazing. One more. This is getting very inconvenient. Gosh. Okay, I'll use all my characters.
No one escapes my sights.
Don't get frostbite.
Go like this, then like this. Go like this, superconduct. Like this. Bam! Destroy everything and everyone. Oh my gosh!
Dodge this.
No escape.
Destroy that guy with all those.
You're open.
Alright. Is there any more? There's one more. Under here. This guy, really? This guy, really? Bam. Okay, back up here.
These lowlifes did
troubling ourselves over.
I'm trying to click in space as fast as I can.
Using the
I have
what's
something to
more,
do after this.
Which means...
Trying this was a complete waste of time.
Go that far.
We won't solve.
Good idea. We did...
Gosh. Well, I think I'm gonna end this episode off here. Sorry that this took so long, guys, but thank you all. If you made this far in the episode, thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like on the video down below. And, if you want to see more content like this in the future, please let me know in the comments and hit the subscribe button so that you won't miss my next video. Whether you want to see me playing Genshin Impact or just any video of mine. And please share this video if you think a friend of yours would enjoy it. And I'll see you. And hope you've all had a good day so far. Hope you have a good day after watching this video. See you all in the next one. Bye, guys.